Hi, Mike. Can you look over here, please, Mike?
Hello. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I was off camera for a moment. It's your buddy, Mike Messier, your pal, your chum, with another exciting Messier moment for the industry insiders. And right now, we have a nice big close-up of me and Rocky Balboa, as we did last week. It's even a closer up. Maybe I'll give you a break. More comforting. Okay, so this episode is going to be a little quicker, a little faster for all those that like quick and fast. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, first of all, let's talk about our host website here. And I'm talking about Facebook itself. You know, a lot of people get on Facebook and they get into these, Facebook's an interesting thing. Is it here for social purposes with just your intimate family and friends? Is it here for networking professionally? Is it here for, a lot of times people just use it to kill time? So just bringing up the topic, not offering a big solution, but I would say that a lot of people get very upset on Facebook. You know, they make comments, they read comments, they get very irritated, or they take things the wrong way. So just, be careful of that. Obviously, Facebook is meant, I don't know what it's meant for, but, just be careful that you don't alienate people or get too excited or whatever, or let it bother your mood. The other thing I'd like to mention is when you wake up in the morning, try not to check your internet or your Facebook or whatever first thing in the morning. Try not to get your head glued into that system. Maybe go for a nice walk if you have time, or just do a few stretching exercises, or do something that's going to enlighten your spirit rather than drag you down into cyber world, if people still call it that, and they probably don't. Blah, 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 blah. I also want to talk about time a little bit. We're all short on time. I'm going to scratch my neck. Nobody has a lot of time to do anything these days. So just think about this. Time is more important than money, because you always have time to make money, but you don't have enough money to make time, if I said that right. You'll never be able to buy time, whereas you have time to make the money. So if that makes any sense, if I got it right, my own little expression, just remember that you can't, like I said a few times already, you can't spend $20 or $1,000 to buy back a day. Spend a day doing something, or a week, or worse, a year working on a project and never get anywhere. You've basically invested a lot of time into doing something that's not going to pay off, whether creatively or financially or emotionally. So just be careful how you spend your time. If you get invited to do a project that that's not going to pay off in any way, then you've just wasted a lot of time. So pick your spots. I've said that on a previous Messier Moment. I think it was Messier Moment number 2. All right, so what else can I babble about? The pain game. Let's talk about pain a little bit. A lot of people are in physical pain, they're in mental pain, they're in anguish of some kind, and they like to share this with you, kind listener. So what do you do when someone harps and they vents and they bitches and they moans? Why do people do this? Why don't they be stoic? And if you don't know what stoic is, look it up in the dictionary. Stoic basically, I want to tell you now anyway, stoic basically means someone who is kind of self-protective. They don't drag other people into their things. They don't complain. So I think more people should think about being stoic consciously, and not just walk around and bitch about everything and whine. In my world, I have a few people who do that. They like to complain about every little situation they're in, and I get to listen to it. And it's very frustrating, because eventually you don't want to pick up the phone for these people or return their messages or whatever. And, blah, 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 blah. I've probably been guilty of the same in the past, although recently I try to be more cognitive and aware of these things. So try not to bitch and moan and complain and bring down everybody else. All right, so with that, how do you do? There was supposed to be a big announcement this week. We're putting that on hold for another week for the Messier Moment, because I don't want to jump the gun or count the chickens before they are fried or anything else. So let's just put the thing on hold. And right now I'm going to stop recording, and just kindly remember to remind you to check out taozenacting.com. That's TAOZEN ACTING, taozenacting.com, with a T at the beginning. That's my new shtickamadoo acting class website, and always there for you is MikeMessier.com. This is Mike Messier, Industry Insiders, Messier Moment. clicking off. Thank you.
Hi, Mike. Can you look over here, please, Mike?